Hey everybody, and welcome to another session of Gentle Exercise with myself, Craig Williams from the Blind and Gwent Exercise Referral Scheme, and as always accompanied by my colleague Scotty Morris down the bottom corner, always on hand to give you any obviously adaptations or modifications on any of the exercises that you see today. Make sure you got some water with you ready to go, and we'll go straight into that warm-up. Okay, so coming straight into the warm-up, we want to make sure that we get our bodies nice and warm, nice and lubricated, ready to get it stretched, moved out for all these different exercises that we've got going on. Okay, so let's start off first with that side step. So a single side step, coming across, just open up the hips. And remember, just doing this today is already that gold medal that you want. Just starting, just by doing something is more than anything. Side stepping straight across, like so. Again, just be careful where you put your feet. Getting yourself warm. And just embracing that warmth, that breathing that comes with exercising. Again, going to open up the arms now. In, out, that's lovely. Again, just make sure with the space that you have, open up the arms, almost closing the shoulders in fact. Fantastic. Bring them open. And this is a good time as well to focus on you. Focus on what you need. You're going to go across with the arm over the head. Just doing that exercise allows you to build up that positive energy so that you can do more within your day. Reaching over, lovely. Again, you can tap the foot if you wish to do so. Gonna bring those little light jabs in front. Light jabs in front. Again, you can walk forward with the jabs, or you can walk back, or you can just stay static. It's entirely up to you. Just feeling grateful for this opportunity to move your body, feeling warm, and just feeling alive. It's good. Bring those arms upwards, punching up the ceiling. Fantastic, reaching up to the top. Never, never stop. Again, feeling nice and warm. Building it up, nice and gradual. Going into a single side step again. We're just going to relax those arms. Side step, nice and across. Again, we can lower our platform if we wish to do so. We can lower that platform. Bend the knees a little. Change the speed if you wish to do so. Coming in. And bringing them in. Those arms back out wide. Close those shoulders, engage those muscles in the back. Going out, in, out. Again, make sure you've got the space to do this. I probably haven't. Closing, closing. Fantastic. Go up into that reach up and over. Lovely. Almost there. Good reach up. A little punches over. Punch over. There we are. Settle and punch over. Tap the foot if you wish to do so. Tap the foot if you wish to do so. Bring it over. Boom, boom. Big hits. Up to the sky. Nice. Big hits. Up to the sky. Into the little jabs. Throw those little jabs. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, and you can just bounce off the foot if you wish to do so. You can see me moving. I can move forward if I want to. Move back with those jabs. Or I can stay nice to stay on the spot and then start punching up to the sky. Reaching up those fists. Reaching them up. Fantastic. Throwing those jabs. Nice and high. Just feeling that extension, really, out the side. On those lats. Feeling nice warm up in the shoulders. I'm going to bring back in that side to side. With the arms out. There we go, arms out. Again, just make modifications of the movement if you need to help with the space. Nice and warm. Lovely. Look at that. Great movement. Feeling good. Feeling more alive, more warm. I'm going to bring those feet to a standstill. Hands just down by the sides. I'm just going to slide down that left hand, down the thigh, back up in the middle. Right hand, slide down, thigh, almost there. Fantastic, back in the middle. Okay, this one, right hand's up. I'm going to bring to that left leg only. Right hand to the left leg only. There we are. So we got some nice single-sided climbs. Right hand to left leg. Superb, look at that. Good stuff. Nice, working through. Gonna have a little march on the spot for 10. And I'm gonna change that side over to go the left hand to right leg this time. 3, 2, 1, okay, down. There we are, nice. One-sided climb. Nice controlled. Again, just tapping the top arm up. And that knee comes up. Again, just think about your stability when doing this if you need to. Bringing it in. Fantastic. Back into that Bristol march. And this time, a little bit more of a coordination one, so just be careful if you're standing on this one. We've got a hamstring curl with a one-sided raise. We've got a hamstring curl. There we are, look at that. Hamstring curl with a side raise. Again, you're going to hold on to a chair if you wish to do so, or if you're quite comfortable with that. Fantastic, that's great going if you're happy with that. Just be careful of that stability. Nice, warming up the hamstrings, warming up the shoulder. Almost there, we go back into that march, 10 seconds. We're bringing it onto the other side now. Make sure you got that space. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So that right hamstring curl with that raise, that up raise. Got that for coordination. Have I lost anybody yet? Doing well. Bring him up. Good stuff. Really mixing it up today. Almost there. Bringing it up. Back into that march. Okay, I can go into jab with a tap of the foot forward. So I'm going to jab with a tap forward, like so. 2, 1, 2. So we're alternating them. 1, 2. Alternate. 1, 2. Alternate. 1, 2. Lovely. Fantastic. Doing well. Little turn there, you can see. I'm going to send these jabs now to the sky. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, almost there. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Should be nice and warm. 1, 2, 5 seconds. Okay. Woo. Grab yourself some water. Get yourself a little bit of a cool down. And then we're going to dive straight into the circuit and all the details with that. Let's go. Okay, so welcome to the circuit. Today's circuit is going to look at core exercises. We have 2 sets of 8 exercises, ranging from 40 seconds with an 80 seconds recovery, all seated. Make sure that you're accustomed to moving in the chair, so you know in the middle and you know the front. Sometimes you can just obviously gauge that by sliding forward in the chair like so. And then when you sit up, your buttocks are right on the edge of the chair. So we want that space between your back and obviously the chair as your ability to move back there if you can to increase the tension on your tummy muscles. Also another thing, keep that back nice and flat. Okay, you don't want to start curving the back because that's where you're going to get probably a little bit of lower backache during this workout. So we've got a few exercises going on. The first one, we've got a band chest press. Again, we're going up and forward with that. We have up and across. We have our tricep pull downs with a Pilates pump. We've got 2 of them. We also have a seated jackknife. We have side bends and knee lift. We have wood chops, and finish off then we have our lower leg lifts. So we're going to start off with our band chest press. Band comes around the middle. Again, we're sat in front of the chair. Crunch the band into the fist. Again, we're going to lean back, keep that back nice and flat. Okay, we're going to engage the tummy muscles. All right, just so that we can feel the tummy there. And then what we're going to do, we're going to push through. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Pushing through. So pushing forward and back. We're going to hold. Push through. Nice and steady. So it's not fast. It's nice and slow. Again, so that we don't fatigue the lower back and we don't lose that form. Again, lean back, hold in, driving through. Superb. Again, just be aware not to exaggerate. Again, my back isn't touching the back of the chair. Just getting there, and then it's there. Okay, 8 seconds. So we got up and across, so we come back into the chair, and we bring that elbow across. Okay, back in the chair, bring that elbow across. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So back in the chair, push that elbow across. Back in the chair, nice and steady, bring that elbow across. Again, there's tension on the band. There is tension on the band as I draw that elbow to my opposite knee, holding it. Again, this is work done at the front of the chair. This is work done at the front of the chair. Come across, back. Again, there's a good 5 inches between my back and the back of the chair, so I'm leaning into it, I'm holding it, and then coming across over some of my obliques. Okay, so this one, just sit back a little bit on the chair, so probably halfway. So we've got the Pilates pump, which is a feet off the floor, accompanied by the holding of the band and tricep push down. So the Pilates pump on the right side, pushing down. Have a go, here we go. So we're keeping that again. I'm just slightly tilting my shoulders back, like so. I've got a little bit of effort on the lower abs. Push it down, working hard. Again, if you need a rest, have a rest. This is quite a tiring work exercise. Pushing down. Here we are, almost there. Woo. Again, I'm holding it away from the chair. 3, 2, 1. Okay, swapping over. Alright, so again, my right hand now is the top hand, left hand is the back. Again, nice and tall, I lean back into the chair. Alright, the chair's not supporting my back, my abs are supporting my back. Feet are weighing down the one side, and they're just stimulating the lower abdominals as a flutter. There we are. Again, use the band. That's right for you. Again, if you find this band a bit too tight, pop it in your hand and just use without. Use a tricep exercise without. Again, almost there. 10 seconds. Popping that on the side. There you are. Still tricep extension, but without the band. Holding the shoulder. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Nice and warm. Okay, we've got the seated jackknife now. Again, you sit there at the front of the chair. Arms like if you're holding a box. We lean back in the chair and we move forward with one knee lift. So we don't fully crunch. We move forward with one knee lift. Back in the chair. Move forward with one knee lift. Keeping that back nice and flat. Move forward with one knee lift. Lovely. Move forward with one knee lift. Fantastic. Those arms and forearms are opposite each other. Lifting the knee towards your chest. Again, keeping that back flat. Fantastic. Almost there. Gonna be feeling a little bit warmer now. 2, 1. Alright, okay. So I'm still sat in the front of the chair. This time we've got side bends with alternating knee lift. Again, it's going to be controlled and you take your time. You're feeling your obliques now tighten as we go through the movements. Just be careful and that lower back, alright, because we don't want it to bend. There we are, so I'm going down the one side bends with opposite knee lift, up, middle, the side bends, up, middle, side bend, up, middle, side bend, up, middle. Lovely, good stuff. Side bend, up, middle, side bend, up, middle. Cracking stuff. There we are. So we take our time, there's no rush, because we're trying to engage the core muscles into the movement. Fab. Okay, so stay at the front of the chair. This next one is called the wood chop. Okay, arms up nice and high. Okay, we lean back in the chair and then we come forward with a light knee lift with the hands come to probably the calf muscle. Okay, so up, forward, the calf muscle. Up, a little bit of a lean back, the calf muscle. Again, I'm keeping that back nice and tall. Calf muscle. So I'm not lifting my leg up, I'm leaning back in the chair. Tap. So my outside of my opposite hand, the wrist, is tapping probably the outside of the knee. There we are. So the chop, the wood chop. Fabulous. Okay, lovely. Last one. So you set where you are on the chair, you're going to slowly ease back so my back isn't touching the back of the chair. So I'm taking tension, and all we're going to do is going to flutter the knees up. Alright, so here we go. There we go. So I can put my hands on my hips if I wish to do so. I'm fluttering the knees up. There we are. Almost there. So working those, stimulating those lower abdominals just a little bit. Again, if you need to put your feet down, and sit up nice and tall. And then when you're ready, off we go. So my feet are quite close to the chair, but I'm lifting up. There we are. Almost there. 3, 2, one. Whew. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. All right, grab yourself some water. Again, what I'm going to advise now is have some water, stand behind the chair and just have a little march just to loosen off the hips and open the hips for a bit. Okay. So the chair, here we are. Nice little march. Just to loosen off the hips. Open the tummy. If you are having a little bit of a backache, again, just be mindful of your positioning when you're doing these exercises. It's so easy for the core muscles to start fatiguing and then you start to concave, start to sag in the back, and we don't want that. Alright, so again, if you're finding that happens, just either don't go too far back towards the chair, or when you're coming forward, don't reach too far. And that's predominantly a lot of things. People either overreach or overgo too far, and again, there's fine margins with the movements. We've got a second round of this, so again, we should be welcoming our abdominals at the end of this session. This is going to be new, this is going to feel a bit unusual and uncomfortable, but again, we'll know some of these exercises, whether they work for us or whether they don't, which is great. Okay, so again, just a little bit of a push on the chair, just going to push a little glute squeeze, just to open up the hips, glute squeeze, because they might feel a bit fatigued, they might feel a bit tight. So this is a rest period, but I'm just allowing a little bit more of a stretch and opening of my lower abdominals and my hips. Okay, got 30 seconds remaining. Bring it back down to the chair. Okay, again, sat at the front of the chair. Again, tall in the body and lower back. Band comes around the waist. Scrunch up in the band and around. And when I go back, okay, that's where obviously it's going to engage my abdominals, where my body weight is balanced. So you've got 5 seconds, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and lean back, up, and press. Okay, lean back, hold, and then up, and press. So it's really slow. I'm in no rush, because that would make it too easy. I'm just building that tension on the abdominals when I lean back, making sure that I'm balanced. I might go back to where I can just about touch a chair, and then I come forward, keeping that back flat. Lovely. Pushing forward. Again, the flat of the back, more engaged at the hips you are. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the second one now is the up and across. Again, we hold on the band and put a little bit of tension. Put a little bit of tension on the band, like so. So I go back, and then I come across with a little twist. Just keeping the arms there, and come across with a little twist. Okay, back, and coming up and across. Okay, coming back nice and steadily, up and across. Again, you might feel that there is fatigue building up in the core muscles. Again, if you need to rest, sit back in that chair and have a rest. Almost there. Bring it across, fantastic. 2, 1, fab. Okay. Okay, the one which is horrible, which is our tricep pull down and our Pilates pump. Again, get the one going first and then bring in the tricep pull down if you need to or if you feel comfortable. So the Pilates pump, legs are there, like so, pumping away off the floor. The body weight or my shoulders, etc. is slightly tilted backwards to accommodate the lift of the legs. So that's where the engagement of the abdominals is going to be. Alright, again, keeping that back flat. Alright. Is obviously ideal. Again, if you need a rest, have a little rest, and then when you're ready, jump back in. 10 seconds remaining. Again, loosen off the band if you need to. Lifting them up. 2, 1. Okay, you're gonna swap it straight over. Again, you might find your lower back is starting to play a little bit. or it might feel tight during that, and that's okay. All right, that's because obviously the angle that you're probably at. Again, set myself up, feet up, off we go. Pull it down, Pilates pump. And you might find that, do you know what? The band isn't doing it for me, so it's fine. Pop that on the side, and I can continue without the band. Okay, because obviously I'm looking at more core work. There we are, pull it down, push it down. 15 seconds. Remember, if you need a rest at any time, have a rest. Don't be a martyr, don't keep pushing through. Alright, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, okay. So we're into our seated jackknife. Remember, it's like we're holding a box, elbows up, about shoulder height. Sit at the end of the chair. We go back. Yep, and then forward with a knee lift. So I don't crunch. I'm not crunching. Alright, because I don't want to hurt the back. I keep myself up nice and tall. Bring the shoulders to the back of the chair, and I lift. Bring the shoulders to the back of the chair, and I lift. Okay, nice and steady, nice and controlled. Okay, there's no bending of the lower back. Not putting pressure on my lower back. Okay, nice and controlled. Okay, my elbows are at shoulder height. There we are. A few seconds left remaining. Should be feeling a lot more fatigue now in that lower area, lower abdominals and chest. There we are, 16 seconds. We've got our side bends with our knee lifts, so remember, opposite side. Okay, we're going for, so nice and tall, right at the front of the chair. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lift and down, lift and down. Fantastic. Again, lift and down, lift. Fantastic. Again, that knee doesn't have to be super high, but just engaging those core muscles. Again, keeping that back nice and flat. If you need to stop, pull that string up through your head, keep it nice and tall. There we are. Fabulous. Much better. Again, don't feel that it's a race. You do these movements nice and steadily, so it's controlled and engaged. Don't go for numbers. Okay, so we've got our wood chops now. So remember, the hands are above the head. We lean back slightly, and then when we come forward, so a slight knee lift, and the outside of my palm touches the outside of the knee. Okay, so there, wood chop, and alternating up, wood chop. Okay, so it's a slight lean, back, and you can see that I've got a slight lean. And if I go too far, my feet will want to kick forward. So I'm trying not to go back too far. There we are. 10 seconds. Fantastic. Okay, last one. Remember, sit at the front of the chair, tilt the body back again. You can hold on the chair if you wish to do so, if you want the support of your back. Alright, and all we're doing is lifting those knees up. Feet together, and those knees come up like so. Alright, I'm going to take my hands off the chair if you feel that you want to be a bit tricksy, or you feel at a level, but there, if you want supported, you can do. So just nice. Lifting again. I'm just controlling the drop of my feet. I'm not actually putting my feet on the floor. I'm just controlling the depth to increase the range. And if I need to stop, I just stop because it's a bit of fatigue. That's fine. And I'll come back into it like so. Bring it in. Fabulous. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Good job. Wow. The core is feeling quite warm at the moment and quite fatigued. Just be careful, all right? Obviously, your lower back may feel a little bit tight because of that, because you've really pulled in your core muscles, and your tight back muscles are probably kind of saying, "Hang on, We haven't had these activated for a long time. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to have a little stand just to straighten ourselves up. All right, so again, just going to be in the back of the chair, stand up, have a little march, just to loosen off. Okay, because you'll feel that opening of the hips, like so. Okay, and we're just going to do some tap back, so open up the hip, reach back. So, again, when you tap back, try and squeeze your buttock as well. All it does, it just encourages the muscles in the tummy to release when you stretch the hinge of the hip, and takes a little bit of kind of pressure away from that lower back, which is what we want. There we go. Nice. Okay. Let's bring it down in the chair and let's get cooled down. Okay, so let's bring it back into a cool down. Let's lower that heart rate and just allow ourselves to recover. Again, starting off with just a light march, just swing of the arms, just allow that breeze just to flow across the forearm, across the wrist, and just have that sense of cool air, just making you feel a little bit more refreshed. And with that marching then, we're just going to bring it in with our bicep curl, also just to loosen off those triceps a little bit. There we are. Going to bring it into that chest press also. Lots of little movements, just so that we can keep the blood flowing. There we are. Fantastic. And we're just going to slow it down there. We're going to have to do a short cool down. We'll roll the shoulders around, nice and gentle. Bring that right arm over the top. Apply a little lift on the elbow. Again, maximizing that shoulder range of movement. Holding there for a few seconds. Again, slowly change. Just allow your breathing just to calmly soften. Relax. Roll the shoulders back again once more. Opening up the chest. Again, I'm in no rush with the rolls. I'm just allowing my breathing just to dictate the speed of the shoulder rolls. With that right hand, come across the body. Again, find the elbow. Ease it in gently. Change that arm. Again, ease that opposite arm inwards. Relax. And bring the hands to the side. You're going to slide down to the left. Just dropping the one shoulder, lifting the other. Bring it into the middle, down to the side. Bring it into the middle, like so. A little extension of the legs just to allow the blood to flow. Again, making the most of this cool down by bringing in stretches all over the body. Maximize the range of movements that we have. Bringing that left foot forward, relax the ankle. Okay, to start off with, just so you know where it is in neutral. And then draw the toe up, bring your both hands on your bent leg and ease forward gently, keeping the chest up. Again, just be aware of the breath. Breathing in. Breathing out. And exhale, just allow yourself to move forward a little bit more. And gently change that leg. Again, find that ankle relaxed and in neutral. Both hands on the bent leg. And then you're going to draw that toe up towards the ceiling. Ease your body weight forward. With that breath, breathing in and exhaling out. Just allow your body to relax and soften. When you exhale, just ease that body forward lightly. And relax, little march. Swapping over the legs. This time you're going to keep that ankle in neutral so the foot is pointing away. Again, ensure that you're sat at the edge of the chair, and with your breathing, just slowly start to follow it. Ease that body forward. When you exhale, move a little bit further. But just keeping that chest up. So we're keeping that back nice and flat. And we ease back, just change. Hands, again, easing forward gently. Relax. Again, a little lift to the heels, just like marching to allow that blood to continue to flow back to the heart, pumping it through the legs. I'm going to roll the wrists up to the side at the same time, bring and flow down the arms. Bringing your hands to the base of the lower back, you're going to close the shoulders, push the chest forward. Relax. Bring your hands forward to the chin down your chest. Relax. Bring your arms up to the ceiling. Stretch that torso to the sky. Relaxing down. Just finally, allow yourself just to enjoy this moment. Feeling calmer, feeling more relaxed. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining myself and my colleague Scotty Morris for this session of gentle exercise. Well done for completing it. Give yourself a tap in the back. If you've liked this session, give us a like, a thumbs up, or a like on down below, as we do appreciate obviously your kind words and obviously your thoughts. Have a great day, and I hope to see you again for another gentle exercise session. Take care, everybody. Take care.